hits and blocks made his coaches happy the last meeting. Carlson's hitting and shot blocking really showed out last time they played. Two dynamic stars and two teams that provide a whole lot of smash-mouth hockey, and it's ready to go. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Leafs win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Toronto's got the puck. Nice, takes it across the line. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. It stays out.
Riley's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight just when he thinks it's going to go in. Here's the medal.
The Red Wings have the puck now. Larkin's taking it from his own end. Takes a shot, and that caroms off a body in traffic.
Raymond's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles and he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance. Gibson's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Toronto's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Turned aside with the glove by Gibson. Sends the pass over. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Perron. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Van Riemsdyk. And he was locked in on that save as play continues.
Gibson's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Oh, great save right there on the play. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Puck. Great pass from off the right side. The Leafs have it against the wall. That's moved up ahead. Rocked him.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Knocked away. Puck scooped up by Van Riemsdyk. Made the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post.
The Leafs are still at even here. They had an opportunity to go up by one, but unfortunately they hit the pipe again.
Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And down he goes as the puck goes free. On the attack along the boards. Moves it to Rasmussen. And that one's denied. Dishes it to Matthews.
Wall's been showing more confidence in this game with that nice save. I mean, it was a tough one the other night when he got blown out. Huge save right there to give him some confidence. But I really like the way that this game has started for them here, James, and a reason why is that they're physically engaging. Just have a look at this hit right here. When you want to drive play, you want to impose your physical will right from the start of the game. You want to be prepared right from puck drop. That hit right there tells me they're ready.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Kumpers won the draw here in the offensive zone. Turns it away. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Offensively. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Takes the back feed. The Leafs have it now. The Red Wings gain control of it. Moves it over to Appleton. Puck picked up in the open ice. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick feed to Michelli. And he gives it over to Carlson. Riley's lugging the puck. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Quick pass to Yarncroke. That's a solid check on the play. Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. Takes the feed. Puck picked up by Sider. Nice bank pass off the boards. Shot! The Red Wings get a hold of the puck. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Passes it over to Nyes. Gaining momentum up along the side. Yarncroft's lugging the puck. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Off the crossbar.
Oh, that can be so frustrating, James, when you have a huge opportunity and you hit the bar and it goes out, but right place, you got to figure out a way to put it in.
The Leafs gain possession. Tries to get the puck over to Riley. The Leafs going to work on offense. Toronto's got the puck in the corner. Here's a blast. Oh, what a stop.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The game is still scoreless. The Red Wings start with the puck in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Stops the rocket of a shot. Tries to feed it over to Larkin. Takes the feed at the back end. And stops that big bomb. Here's a stretch pass to Lorentz. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Handles the pass. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Perron. And that's a great heads-up play by Domi. Feeds it over. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Gibson. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Another stop by the goaltender.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding with a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Nice feed from the right wing. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Nylander. And now he passes it to McCabe. Moves the puck. And now it's grabbed by Sherratt. Detroit's looking to break out. Pass to Comfort. Moves it quickly over to Sherratt. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Oh, what a save with a goal!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Moves it to Comfort. And he takes the feed. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the back half of this period, still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And now it's over to Larkin. Shot! They score! And it looks like the turkey wasn't the only thing carved up tonight.
That's a great shot, James. I mean, with his head up, he looks at the goaltender. Quick release that beats the goaltender 5-hole.
Another goal for you-know-who. He loves this team. He's got a point-per-game streak against them and clearly loves playing against these rivals.
Well, yeah, it's not difficult to get up against your nemesis, is it, James? I mean, and he knows he's a point-per-game player, and he loves having the puck. I mean, when you are enjoying the way you're playing and you're confident, you know, you're firing on all cylinders.
Gibson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Robertson's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to DeBrincat. Quick shot! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Toronto's won the draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Detroit's crossed the line and on the attack. Taken by Carlson. And he moves it up to Van Riemsdyk. Here's a chance. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Hard hit frees up the puck. Off the outside of the iron and will play on.
The Leafs are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post to try and claw their way back in.
Detroit's ready to go on the attack. Puts it on net. You'll need more than that to beat him. Toronto's across the blue line. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Picked up along the wall by Kopp. Sends a pass over. Puck grab by Dowd. Cross-corner dump in. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Comfort stick handling in his own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. And he takes the pass. Quick pass across to McCabe. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Dumps it in. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Dumps the puck in. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Takes a shot. Carlo's got it now deep inside his own end. Knies gains the zone. And he loses control here. Toronto's got the puck. Pass back to the point. Oh, the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And he takes the feed. Broken up with a little physicality. Quick pass to Nylander. Skates to the crease. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. The Leafs ready to go on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Nylander. Oh, and he pokes it away. A risky play, but it pays off. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Joshua. Inside. Toronto on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Too much congestion blocks the shot.
Gibson's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. feet pounder, and here comes period number 2. Second period's underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
James, there's been a ton of open-ended action and a lot of pace to this game. It's been real fast and entertaining. I'm surprised there's only one goal in this one. You got to expect that it's going to get blown open soon if this pace continues.
Big stop right there.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride. You can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
Toronto's put a lot of pucks on net here to this point, but they still trail early in the second. And off the draw, they win possession. Moves the puck across to Sider. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
The Red Wings win the draw on their own end. And there's the save. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Right for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
It's a great hit. So difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Grabs the puck at center. The Leafs have it from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. Here's a short pass to Matthews. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Sends it quickly to Michelli. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Nice job tying up his opponent. And he slides it quickly to Michelli. With possession along the wall. Dances around the check. So there it is. He's on the board for the season.
Oh, you wanted that one, didn't you, James? The first one's special because not only does it give you confidence, it also alleviates pressure. You can sense that the relief is there, and you can just see it in the body language right now. I mean, he is stoked right now.
Shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game. It's the reason why they got the equalizer.
Here's a shot. Stops it cold. Kane's moving the puck through his own zone. The Red Wings played along the boards. And that ricochets out between in front. Slides the puck over. Broken up in the defensive zone by McCabe. Picking up some steam at center ice. Here's a shot. Good stop by Gibson. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Kopp's got the puck. Fires it. Oh, saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea.
Scores the go-ahead goal.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Well, James, forearm strength is critical in the game right now. You've got to be strong, you've got to be hard on your stick, especially on goals like this. The rebound comes out, you've got to be able to corral that puck quickly and get it off.
The Red Wings, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Hamilton's got it in the offensive zone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Lorenz has it in the defensive end. Detroit's gained possession. And they'll dump it in. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Moves it quickly over to Lorentz. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Detroit's on the attack. And still using the stick to poke the puck away. Takes the shot and makes the save.
I'd say yes, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Sent into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Ekman Larsson. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Dishes it off. Stopped by the goaltender. Johansson's got it in the defensive end. And that's taken by the defense. Moves it to Carlson. Takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that goes off a player. Slides it back to the blue line. Stalls him on the play. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Toronto's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. The Red Wings win the draw. Great pressure to force the turnover by Down. Fires away. No room for that one to get through. Whacks it into the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Fires it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Slides it up to Robertson. Detroit's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it to Edvinsson. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And that's intercepted. Larkin's got it against the boards. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Tremendous athletic stop with the glove by Wall. Slides the puck ahead to Nylander. Toronto's on the attack. And it's kicked away. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Bank pass off the boards. The Red Wings are on the attack. The Leafs move the puck into the defensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to Lorentz. Receives the pass. Grabbed along the boards by Falk. Slides the puck to Raymond. Oh, my! And there's the save.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice.
Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Red Wings are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Makes it look easy with the stop. And that tears off one of his teammates in front. Loses his balance on the play. High speed at center, moves up ahead now. Lays the body into that play. Quick feed to Edvinsson. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. Picked off by Carlos.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, we got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And does it again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Finds some space in the corner. Puck scooped up by Van Riemsdyk. Takes that pass back to the point. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Puck picked up by Koch. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Takes a moment behind the net. Rasmussen's picking up steam. Along the half wall with the puck. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke shot. Kanev's got the puck in his own zone. Sends it in deep. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Comfort. Can't connect on the shot. Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Comes up with the stop. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And now he angles it across to Appleton. Puck moved over to Lorentz. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Oh, just a textbook hit. Passes on over to Lorentz. And he sends it across to Nylander. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Red Wings lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Toronto's moving it along the wing. Gaining steam here on the attack. The Red Wings will play the puck from behind the net. Angles it over to Folk. Oh, and he misfires on that. Slides it to down. Oh, look at this. Shot! Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Sherratt. Takes a shot. And it's the easy save.
Wall's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Takes a hit on the play. Works it across to Larkin. Makes a save. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Carlo. Drops it into the ozone. The Red Wings have it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Leafs are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest in the intermission, and they can start the next period.
The Red Wings will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Picked up along the wall by Carlson. Great pass off the boards. DeBrinket's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Domi. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. The Red Wings have it behind the cage. Good check, frees the puck up. Fires it on net. Close save.
The top power play unit showing a little bit of frustration there as they weren't able to execute no luck around the net. But the second unit will come out with time on the clock. They'll want to make sure that they get pucks to the net and get traffic in the eyes of the tender.
Slides it on over to Larkin. Lets it fly. And he makes the save. Larkin's got the puck along the wing. Shot! And makes the save. Scrum along the wall. The Leafs gain possession of the defensive zone. Nice job to escape the zone. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Good read with the stick to break that up. Scooped up along the wall by Tavares. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The coach will be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Grabs the puck in the corner. The Red Wings gain possession. Quick shot! And taking away, and he comes up big. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Toronto's got possession to start the frame, and that should help kill off the remainder of this penalty. Detroit's got possession of the puck. And the puck's knocked loose. Solid shorthanded performance there as both teams are now back to even strength.
A great kill and the ability to keep this game within reach. You know now that they've got the momentum moving forward. You never know what's going to come next.
Nice speed from the left side up the middle. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
McCabe's close to finding a hole there and does an extra move. Got to get a little more time and space than he actually had in the play dice.
Glove save made by Gibson.
Ball's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Lots of time left in this period. It's a 2-1 game. Toronto's won the faceoff. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
Toronto's doing a great job of generating offense, but the puck keeps going off the post, and then they wind up chasing it to try and collect it. It's a tough way to play the game if you want to win.
Slides it across. That shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Takes possession. Big save.
Carlson's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
Toronto's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. Detroit's won the draw, and they'll go to win. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Red Wings win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Trying to shake loose. Right back on the play. Puck exits the zone. And he slides it quickly to Down. Moves the puck over to Appleton. Here's a chance. Stopped by the blocker.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the small area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Robertson. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Edvinsson. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Takes the pass. Great use of the twin as he puts that one away. The Leafs take possession here in the open ice. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Wall's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's 2-1. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Denies him on a stopper. The Leafs have it against the wall. Sends the pass over. Moves it to Kopp. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Slides it over to Kane. Quick feed to Folk. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. What a steal in his own end. Lorenz picking up steam. He got all of that one. Detroit's grabbed a hold of the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Domi. Slides the puck across to Matthews. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Takes the feed. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've got a 2-1 game. The Red Wings win it. Handles the puck. Looks to set up at the point now. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Quick pass to Johansson. Gets the puck in deep. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Matthews. Look at that. He's creating a whole lot of space there. Here's a chance. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Larkin's won the face-off. Passes the puck over to Raymond. Moves it to the brinket. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Feeds it over to Larkin. From the open ice, they gain the line. Wall's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Domi. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Red Wings play it along the wing. Tries to feed it over to Knies. And it's a quick pass to Tavares. And the puck leaves the zone. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Tries to get it to Edmund Larson. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. That's blocked by Gibson. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. More than half the period left to play. Detroit's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Cops won it in their own end. The Red Wings have it now. Return pass. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. On the attack along the boards. Grabs possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Dow. Gibson's going to elect to hang on for the whistle.
Good decision here, James. I don't think his team's playing that well in front of him. He has faced a majority of the shots in this one. Just look at the shot clock. And when you're overwhelmed, you jump on the puck and allow your team to reset, and that's what he's doing here.
Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Red Wings have it now. Picked up along the boards by Michelli. Can't get it to go. Taken by Ryan. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Perron's taking it from his own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Slides it diagonally to Dow.
Been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Handles the pass. Quick pass to Van Riemsdyk. Puts it on net, and that was stopped. Gibson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
More than half the frame has been played here. It's a 2-1 hockey game. The Red Wings win the draw here in their own end. Here's a short pass to Rasmussen. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Toronto's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Quick pass across to Matthews. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Puffer. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. That's some good footwork to kick it away. Puck sent over to Nyes. Toronto's got into the offensive zone. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Rasmussen's lugging the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Van Riemsdyk. Broken up in the neutral zone by Rasmussen. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Moves the puck. Toronto's got it along the wall. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. And it's kicked away. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Off a stick and they can't connect. And that won't go as he hits one of his own teammates in front. Detroit's gained possession. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it to Domi. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And a great save! Gibson's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He has lit a fire under himself and his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
Getting into the later stages of this period, it's 2-1. Larkin's won a big draw on their own end. Angles it over to DeBrincat. Detroit's gained the line and into the zone. And it easily stops that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Wolf's going to hang on for a whistle. The Leafs are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. Offense his own face-off and he wins the draw. Standing tall with the save. They fight for it along the boards. Handles the pass at center. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. And he's pulled over to the puck. Detroit's looking to break out.
Well, I like this play, James. When you're leading late in the game, you make good blue line decisions. That's what we used to call them anyway. And you put the puck in deep and you just steal some valuable time.
Oh, the sauce on that pass.
He knows he's only one goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
Detroit's got it in their own zone. Taken along the wall by Nyes. Quick feed to Tanev. Tries to get the puck to Perron. Looking to send by somebody's here on the attack. Shuts him down. Battle along the boards. Back to the blue line. And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. Works it across to Dickinson. And that goes off a stick and off to the side. From the right side and up the middle. Tavares is tripped up, and we've got a penalty coming up. Here's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Sider's getting 2 for tripping.
The one-goal lead, the PK unit steps onto the ice, and they got to embrace the pressure of this moment and get in those shooting lanes. Everything matters right now.
Toronto's got a big opportunity on the power play here. Joey's won the draw there on the attack. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Detroit's penalty killers get a hold of it. Grabbed along the board by Sherrod. Moves it quickly over to Doherty. The Leafs ready to go on the attack. Scores! And we're tied! It's a new game here in the third.
The game can change. You can be chasing it, and all of a sudden you're back to evens, James, and guess what? The momentum is now in your favor. I can watch this play over and over and over again, James, because he's there's real and complete level here. He's showing truculence, he lays the hit, and what he does is he separates his opponent from the puck. Now his team can get possession of it. They can get going the other way. They can start to create, and the goal is a result. Coach has a full understanding of what that last goal meant to this group late in the third period. They just got the equalizer. Now we'll have to make some adjustments. You see how emotionally charged up he is. He's going to have to take that energy and allow the team to infuse off of it.
Toronto's hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off here in a goal in the third.
I love that they battled all game to be in it, James, and they get the equalizer in late stages. And now the momentum is in their favor. They've got to find a way to attack. This next shift is so important to have their opponent on their heels.
Tavares, he got all of it. Larkin stick handling in his own zone. In close. Blocked. He may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Slides the puck to Nyes. Avoids the poke check. Quick pass to DeBrincat. Toronto's got possession of the puck. From the right wing, he moves into the middle. And he's knocked off the puck there. Well, we've played 3 periods of regulation hockey and still no winner. So what do? We go to overtime. It's sudden death style. Will there be a hero? We'll find out next. The moment of truth has arrived. Overtime is set to go. All the anticipation ramping up in this barn. You can just feel it right now. Moment of truth for both sides. Sudden death overtime. Let's get it on. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Myers finally gets a marker in this game, and it comes after a lot of work in the offensive zone, sniffing out in and around the paint here, James. Multiple scoring opportunities, but he didn't let it get himself down. I mean, he knew that he was getting to the right spots at the right time, and his coach kept throwing him over the boards.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
The Leafs have it now. Puck grab by Larkin. The Red Wings will play from the defensive zone. And the puck's booted away. Here's a short pass to Matthews. All alone! It's kicked away with a pad by Gibson. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Picked up along the wall by Larkin. The Leafs gain possession. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
You can certainly tell that he's leaving it all out there in overtime here, James. You know, it's about not just sending a message here. You're trying to win this hockey game. You're trying to drive play and do everything you can to help your team win the game.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Compher's won the draw inside his own end. Ahead of steam now towards the front. And he makes the save with ease. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Toronto's got the win off that draw. Gaining momentum along the wing. Makes a move in front. Here with a stick. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime.
Gibson's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
A critical draw here. The Leafs take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Moves it to Folk. Here he is, shot in front. A great save. Forces the turnover. Handles the puck at the point. Stopped by the goaltender. Trying to get it out of their own end. Oh, that's blocked. I'm sure they'd love a redo on that.
You can say that again. You got to get that puck out. Instead, you don't, and you find up your back in coverage, and it's a scramble out there now.
Through center along the wing. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
DeBrincat's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one in the puck.
And he keeps it alive. What a stop. Final minute of OT, and it's still anyone's game. And he takes the feed. Sends it out in front. Great defensive hits and play to pick it off. Shuts him down. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Ball dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Carlson's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Easily turned aside by Gibson.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum change. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off. defensive end. Here's a chance. Sets it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. For the win. Penalty coming up here. Raymond's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Well, I'm a little surprised they made that call in overtime, James, but nonetheless, it was called, so they have to figure out a way to kill it off.
The Red Wings take possession off the faceoff. And there's the horn to conclude overtime, and we are off to the shootout. And we'll bring it to you in moments. Who will be the hero? I think. Well, nothing's settled in the overtime frame, so we go to the shootout. It's hockey's equivalent of high noon. The shootout is set to go. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Nylander's ready to go here in this shootout. Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Well, there's still no score in this shootout, but if he can snipe one here, reads it perfectly and makes a save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
And he cuts a clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it a lot of the time in post-practice. James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save. Well, this is a great goal on the backhand, James. It's so hard to control the backhand. You have to have power, you have to have strength, and it's also about the placement. You want to make sure it's on the back foot. He finds and recognizes he's got the right spot, and he buries it.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Thanks so much for joining us here this evening on behalf of everyone here at EA Sports, from our family to yours. Thank you, and happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, so very interesting game. Still not a great game for the Leafs, but we somehow were able to pull away with a victory in overtime with an unlikely hero of Carlson with a backhander of all things. lots of hits in that game, that's for sure. But, a win's a win. We'll take that. See what we can do with it. Hopefully it builds some momentum for the next game that we have against the Nashville Predators. Their season right now is 1-2. Obviously we start the season at 1-2 as well. That was the first win that we've had this season. So pretty big win. Pretty big game, I would say, for Tavares in particular. Gibson we saw was solid again, but this time Joseph Woll was very good in net too, so pretty happy about that. So there's no trades that I'd be looking at right now. We know that Gibson makes so much that he wouldn't be somebody that we would be able to trade, really. But if we look at just want to check the lines right now. So Tavares is an 89 overall. I think obviously he was one of the top players in the game. And if we look at Joseph Woll, he's an 85 overall. So he's just slightly better than Stolarz. But honestly, I think Joseph Woll kept us in that game. So that was really the first game I've seen from Joseph Woll where I was really impressed with how he played. But if we take a look at the stats, again, I want to put the captaincy on players that have earned it based on merit. So if I'm looking at this, I think Tavares deserves to be the captain once again. So it's like Back to the Future. So I would have Tavares as a captain, Matthews as an alternate, maybe Ekman Larsson as an alternate. Matthews is a +2. It might be Tavares, Matthews, and Tanev. Yeah, so Tavares, Matthews, and Tanev, I think, is the way that our captaincies will be set up. So Tavares, Matthews, and Tanev. Matthews loses morale for becoming an alternate captain. I mean, you're still a captain on the team, but I mean, you've got 1 point in 3 games. You're on the top line. John Tavares is on the second line, and he's got double what you have in terms of points so far. So something that I don't know if a lot of people thought would be possible, because the last stream that we did, we literally were talking about seeing potentially if we could move Tavares for another player. Tavares now is the captain of this team. So huge game for Tavares. He really stepped up, and it wasn't just the goal that he had, it was the number of chances he had. They were showing that replay of like all of the different shots that he was getting. He could have had a lot more. So very solid game for him. And happy to see something out of this team. It's been depressing the first couple of games. This was the first game where I think you could feel good about how Woll played. You could feel good about how Tavares played. Very solid showing. In terms of like where we are in the playoffs right now, we are not in the playoffs right now. Obviously, you're 1-2 to start the season. You wouldn't expect that, but it's a battle right now, right? Like, you're looking at this, and 4 points might get you in. So, we're not quite there. But yeah, Tavares leads the team in points. Carlson leads defense in points, although I believe a lot of defensemen have 1 point, so it's still early in the season. Joseph Wall getting the win. Obviously, you look at the point production for the league, 6 points versus our 2. 4 goals leads the league. McKinnon, Kyle Connor leads the league in assists. And Blackwood leads the league in goalie wins so far this season. So it's kind of a look at what is going on there. Looking at this next game that we're going to have in our next series stream, probably in the next few days. Nashville Predators, they're 1-2. Their goalie, pretty similar numbers to Joseph Wall. Very interested to see if Joseph Wall is actually going to be playing in this game because, back-to-backs, that's kind of unusual to have a goalie play back-to-backs, but we'll see. Marchessault has 5 points so far this season versus our best player, Tavares, with 2. So it'll be interesting to see. I don't know if Nashville will be as challenging as Detroit has been for us. Be totally honest, their record kind of is what their record is. Looking at the standings again, the Red Wings right now, they're a playoff team, or at least close to it. If they're not a playoff team, they're close to it. So interesting game, interesting situation now with the Leafs. Tavares taking over the captaincy from Matthews because of how the season has started. We'll see if that continues. We'll see if Matthews can try to get the captaincy back. We'll see potentially if we'll be able to make any moves or any more moves for the Maple Leafs. But at this time, at least we picked up our first win of the season and we're moving in the right direction. You have to like the way that we played. It was a lot better than the first 2 games. We'll see you on the next stream.